LifeWave is a company that creates wearable patches designed to support your body's natural process. You can see the size. It's about the size of a 5 Rand coin. So LifeWave products can help athletes in a few different ways. So improve energy and stamina. They can enhance mental focus and clarity. They can support muscle recovery and repair. And they can reduce inflammation and soreness. So they also have a wonderful benefit of immune support. So energy enhancing products. LifeWave offers products that can help athletes improve their energy. It was one of the first patches that were produced by LifeWave was the energy enhancers. So the energy enhancer patches, these patches are phototherapy to stimulate specific acupuncture points on the body, helping to increase energy and reduce fatigue. Muscle recovery products. After a tough workout or competition, your muscles need to recover and repair. Carnosine patches. Carnosine patches support the brain, the heart, and the muscular system, but also have the ability to increase performance by 124%. These patches can help repair tendons, ligaments, and muscular injuries, and also have the added benefit of balancing blood sugar levels. Now, this is something that a lot of athletes struggle with because as they are competing, they need to carb load. And unfortunately, when they stop competing, they have the tendency to get diabetes, which is really not a good thing to happen to them. So this is a great way for you to use this whilst competing, whilst having to have that increase in carb loading that is going to balance blood sugar levels for your body going forward with the most natural way that it can. So Eon patches are also there to reduce inflammation, reduce stress, bring down cortisol levels, and help the nervous system stay in parasympathetic mode. And this is really important. Many athletes, top athletes, actually end up having depression because of the level of that they are competing at. So that stress is quite a lot to handle. And the Eon patches have an ability to help bring down that stress and help that nervous system stay in calm. And also what will happen is that will help them focus way more as well. So really important patch to support stress when you are competing. Another one of the wonderful patches that we have from LifeWave is the glutathione patch. Now, for those of you out there that are sportsmen and women, you will know how important glutathione is for the body. It's a master antioxidant, therefore supporting the detoxification of the body and also the immune system, and also can help with the recovery of bone-related issues. And we know too that when you are a sportsman or woman, you are putting huge pressure on your body, that you are competing, you are training, you are putting excess stress on joints and bones. So this is the type of product that you would need to truly support your body, in particular glutathione patches, because of it being the master antioxidant, which means that it's protecting and repairing everything in the body. You will find that people who have chronic health issues have a low glutathione level in their body, and this is something that they can use on an ongoing basis to up that level of glutathione production. I just want to share with you that the glutathione patches from LifeWave increase glutathione production in the body by 300% within the first 24 hours when you've placed your patch. So this is the one patch that we don't have to use every day, but we can use it every second day, because this one could create what we call a healing crisis when there's just too much happening in the body all at once. So basically what we do is we use it every second day so that we don't have that healing crisis happening. What does that mean? What will happen to your body? Well, a healing crisis is you'll have a severe headache. You'll feel like there's too much detoxification happening. You might get a runny tummy. You might come out in a rash because your body is ridding itself of what it couldn't do before. So it's a really important part, I feel, of any athlete's routine is to make sure that their glutathione levels are at their optimum. Now let's share what sets LifeWave apart from other wellness products on the market.
They said it couldn't be done. To boost cellular activity using light with wearable technology like this? No way. But they didn't know this inventor, David Schmidt. LifeWave's founder and CEO, who made what some said was impossible, possible. David's commitment to tap into our natural human energy at the cellular level without drugs or stimulants led to LifeWave being launched in the early 2000s. His mission? To share products with the world that enhance people's health, wellness, beauty, and longevity without drugs. Today, after thousands of clinical studies on light therapy, it's an accepted science, and LifeWave is at the forefront of it all. The big break came in 2004 during the U.S. Olympic trials, where elite swimmers under NCAA coaching icon and LifeWave proponent Richard Quick were setting their own lifetime records using LifeWave's energy enhancers, our first product. The word got out. Controversy, driven by skeptics, followed. But LifeWave was proven to be a safe, non-drug technology. A tidal wave of interest rolled in, of professional athletes, trainers, health practitioners, scientists, as well as everyday people, finding out that things were just better with LifeWave. More energy, more stamina, more enthusiasm for life. But David didn't stop there. He refined the science, inventing new ways to reduce pain, to improve sleep, to get rid of stress, and more, all without drugs. National stories, interviews, celebrity partnerships followed. Then, people in other countries heard of LifeWave's unique products, and the international growth wave began. After all, when you feel great, it shows in any language. And then it happened. You've heard of the Big Bang Theory? LifeWave's Big Bang was no theory, and it changed everything. It was summer 2018. Stem cells and the growing awareness of their ever-increasing value within the human body made headlines across the world. But for more than 10 years, David Schmidt had already been researching our body's aging process and how stem cells could help. He zeroed in on what was possible in activating existing stem cells. And then he figured out how to use LifeWave technology to elevate a copper peptide already proven, with decades of research behind it, to activate stem cells without injections. And the rest is history. X39 was born. When X39 launched in early 2019, the response was stunning. The testimonials flowed in. Today, it has proven to be an invention that has taken the world of health and wellness by storm, and it is changing people's lives everywhere. And LifeWave is growing fast as a result. David says X39 is his best achievement yet. The world is turning to LifeWave. Distribution in over 75 countries, over 80 clinical research and published studies, more than 100 filed and issued worldwide patents held by David, including over 70 in the field of regenerative science, and zero competition. What's it all mean? If you are hearing about LifeWave for the very first time, you are standing at a crossroads. The opportunity for you to profit from our accelerating growth is now. Will you be among those who take advantage? LifeWave is established, proven, at the start of something big, really big. And you're at the threshold too. You can help people discover how great it feels to feel great again with LifeWave. This is the definition of opportunity. This is LifeWave.
So activate more stem cells, the revolution of stem cell therapy.
At the party, and it's just it's fun to hear how some of these things come about. In terms of X39, what was the inspiration for that patch, and kind of what was the background on developing that one?
Yeah, so back in the late 2000s, I began to see that it was very obvious that stem cell medicine was going to be the future, and that in the future, we would go into hospitals, we get injections of stem cells as a regular protocol to support overall healing. And I wanted LifeWave to be on the cutting edge. So I thought it's time that we put money and attention and focus into developing a stem cell product. And that was an incredible journey. We got one of the most interesting things that came out of that was we got to do our work at the National University of Ireland in Galway. And I personally was able to work with Dr. Tim O'Brien. And Dr. O'Brien is one of the most prominent stem cell scientists in the world. And so we worked at their Regenerative Medicine Institute. I made a presentation, and we ended up getting funding through Scientific Foundation Ireland. And we were able to demonstrate that you don't have to give people stem cell injections, that it's possible with energy to activate the stem cells in the body. So that was a journey that took many, many years. But of course, it culminated in our X39 product, and that has dramatically changed the trajectory of the company. So, of course, in 2022, sales were over 10 times higher than they were in 2018 when we were just pre-launching X39.
So David actually spent over $4 million and 20 years producing the X39 patches. So we need to really value the technology behind it. It's not like a supplement. It truly is incredible technology to activate your stem cells. So the power of activating your own stem cells is amazing, because these are the kind of results that we get when we do. This little boy lost the tip of his finger when he had a door accident, and the parents took him off to the hospital, and they asked the doctor, please, to patch the finger. And the doctor said, please don't, because in all honesty, if the finger starts to rot, as you see in the third photo at the top, he may lose more of his finger. And the parents insisted, because they knew about the LifeWave patches. They patched his bandage with X39 and carnosine, and 2 months later, his finger was totally repaired. Circulation was back to normal, and the doctor said he was blown away, because this should have taken at least a year if it was actually going to repair itself at all. These are the kind of results that you can get when you are activating more of your stem cells, your healing cells, every single day. So this is where it's important for you to realize the value of what you're getting from the X39 patches in particular. Every day you wear the X39 patches, you are going to repair more of your body on the inside, which will start to look younger on the outside. This is really important to remember. So this is not a quick fix. We are activating peptides, and when you activate more peptides, you are actually fixing everything from the bottom up. So you are repairing cells. The X39 also fixes 4,000 genes. So it's fixing, I always refer to it like a motherboard that has a virus. So it's fixing that virus so that the cells function better. And also what the X39 does is it takes the cell back to its youthful state before duplication. And every time you do this, the body starts to get back its youthfulness. And this is why Mandy Rowe, who's in Australia, you can see the change in her skin and her face. And it's because there's a lot of repair that has gone on within her body system. So you can truly get back your vitality and your well-being when you are using something like the X39 patch, which is giving you stem cell therapy every single day, because it's activating your stem cells every single day. So as we said, sportsmen and women know the power of LifeWave. As you can see, one of the top tennis players in the world knows all about the X39 patches. So she's probably got a little bit of pain in her wrist, and she's placed an X39 patch to support that injury while she's still competing. And I think that's the wonderful thing that we want to share here today, the value. Many of you out there that are competing and want to compete at your best haven't got the time to sit with an injury. You still want to be, getting up there and doing your competitiveness with your sports career, and you don't want to have to be sitting on the side waiting until you've repaired an injury. So here's another very top tennis player who has been using the patches, and there's more and more and more around the world, because they know that nothing's going into the body if they ever test it. Only light therapy is going into the body when you are using the LifeWave patches. So this is Ironman champion Jason Fowler. He is a paraplegic, and you will hear his story where he used the LifeWave patches for a shoulder injury.
I first discovered LifeWave because I had pulled my shoulder cross-country skiing. So as a wheelchair athlete, cross-country skiing is just arms. So you can imagine just arms, no core, abs, no back, and a freak accident. First time I'd had an injury in 29 years. And an acquaintance from Facebook reaches out because they see my post on social media saying I had injured my shoulder. Like, I've got something I think that may help. Fast forward a week and a half, I get these patches in the mail that are the size of a quarter. I stick it on my arm. I wake up the next morning. All of a sudden, I wake up, I've got less soreness in my shoulder. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. It's half gone after 10 hours of sleep. This is amazing.
So let's up your game just an extra notch. So if you thought that was great, we're going to share something slightly amazing.
We believe age shouldn't hold you back. A number assigned to you by society has no bearing on your pursuits. And the past tense should stay exactly where it is, the past. With LifeWave founder David Schmidt's latest innovative health technology, now available with X49, there's no time like the present. Even as age does its best to rob you of your ability to get out and move, now is your chance to redefine your prime. Continuing the legacy LifeWave established with wearable patch technology, X49 harnesses your body's own human energy to boost performance, strength, and stamina, support a healthy cardiovascular system, reduce muscle soreness, and promote recovery from exercise, and support fat loss when used in tandem with a healthy diet and exercise program. How does a patch you put on your body do all of that? It all starts with your body's own potential. When applied, the patch stimulates the skin, reflecting infrared and visible light back into the tissue, generating cellular activity and a host of specific health and wellness benefits. In the case of X49, the patch elevates the body's natural levels of AHKCU, a copper peptide that activates vascular endothelial cells to support healthy blood flow. Further research touts its ability to metabolize the amino acid alanine, which is a source of energy for muscles and the central nervous system. Our exclusive non-transdermal patch technology elevates the body's natural levels of this important copper peptide for a wide-ranging effect. Simply put, X49 helps your body do what it was designed to do, only better. In a clinical study, the results on improved performance were clear. After just 2 months, participants saw a significant improvement in several physical performance-based categories. Participants were able to increase their ability to do sit-ups, push-ups, squats, bicep curls, and strengthen their grip. Even people in their 70s were able to as much as double their performance. However, these significant improvements translate into much more than results in the gym. Life is for living, and nothing can ever replace the very real experience of getting out and moving your body. When life tries to make you a spectator, get back in the game with X49.
So more stamina and performance, it keeps getting better with LifeWave. So the X49 is just about to up your game like you've never felt before. So make stamina gains the first week that you use it. So you're really going to see an improvement in what you're doing. Now, the most important thing about sportsmen is that they're very fit. So they don't always feel this right in the beginning, but you will see that your performance will start to change after you start to use the patches. And remembering yet again that when we're activating peptides, it's small changes, but then will end up being very profound. So remember that when you are looking into the LifeWave patches going forward. So this is what we call the performance bundle, and this puts your wellness on steroids, literally. It is going to be activating stem cells, and it's going to be working on supporting the muscular system and the skeletal system of the body. They also did some amazing research recently on osteoarthritis in their labs to see exactly how the X49 can support the skeletal structure of the body. So I want to share a little bit of the what can happen when you start using the X49 and the X39 together. So as you heard, there was an improvement in 2 months in a lot of the things that they were doing at the gym. So sit-ups was improved by 70.59%, push-ups was 81.82%, squats by 47%, bicep curls by 112.50%, and grip strength was increased by 74%. This was incredible, and they weren't really expecting this. However, when they were using the X49 on those people that were trying it out to increase performance, they found that the fat mass changed because they were producing more lean muscle. So you can see that gentleman over there. There was a body fat of 37.55. And when you look the next time around, it was, I think these are supposed to be the other ones. So it was 37, let me just go back, 37.55. Oh, right. And then it went down to 33.5. Sorry, I was reading that slide incorrectly. But what I found was most amazing, because as a wellness practitioner, I look at the health risk. When this person started out, he's a 74-year-old male. His health risk was at 53% higher than ideal. Then when he started using the X49s, you see his health risk go down to 20% higher than ideal and not 53. So that's quite amazing. So there's a lot of change that has happened in the body. And this person didn't really change his eating habits too much, didn't really increase his exercise. So that was really amazing results without changing too much. So this was, did I just do this as well, this side, or that was the same slide? Sorry about that. Okay, so benefits of using X39 and X49 together. This is when it truly, there's a synergistic benefit to using the two together, because not only are you amping up the lean muscle, you are helping with stamina and performance, but you're also activating more healing cells and also helping foster recovery. So using both X39 and X49 simultaneously will unlock their synergistic benefits. X39 helps in stem cell enhancement, while X49 helps in reshaping the body and improving body composition. Using them in tandem will improve the benefits of both products, improving overall health and ability exponentially. So the body changes. What data shows? X39 and X49 help to build the bodies, but differently. X49 results in increased fat loss, 11% points in 60 days, and X49 makes the body leaner and stronger. Using X39 and X49 together creates more change in your body. So X49 benefits, it strengthens the bones for a rock-solid foundation, recovery more quickly despite your age, and supports health and functionality of the heart. More benefits, it supports health and the function of the brain as well. X49 is more highly focused on helping those who want to increase their muscle and reduce fat, as well as seeing improvements in their strength and their stamina. X49 will benefit the most those who have a consistent diet, exercise program, and a healthy cardiovascular system, and stay consistently hydrated. It's really important to, when you're wearing your patches, to be drinking your water. So perform at your optimum with LifeWave. Elevate, activate, and regenerate. Set your athletic sights higher than you've ever done before. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I hope you learned a little bit more around what you could